round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Mario.
Isn't that weird? Mario.
So, Angelica, what is Mario to you?
Mario. Sounds weird.
This is Mario. He's
Oh my God, it sounds weird. Mario. Mario. I don't know where that name originates from. In my head, it's Italian because of the because of the Mario Bros. They were Italian plumbers. I don't know where Mario comes from, but Mario just sounds wrong.
What is Mario to you?
This is Mario. He's the builder I accidentally exposed myself to.
Bob, how do you know Mario?
This is Mario. He's my pest controller. I got to know him when he was doing a big job for me, and ever since he's been sending me photos of massive rats.
OK. Finally, Lee, what is your relationship with Mario?
This is Mario, and we got into a row because he thought I was honking him, when in fact I was on my way to the garage to fix my faulty horn.
David's team, where will you begin?
Angelica, so you accidentally exposed yourself to Mario, is that right?
So, moved into the house, and it needed lots of work doing. Yeah. The builders were in different parts of the house. So it's one of those things where if you had to have a bath or a shower, you had to take everything with you. So have it, and I came out of the bath, and I forgot my towel. So, peeked out of the bathroom.
I love when people tell stories and the others are just so invested.
And I forgot my
towel.
towel.
This blonde lady is so invested.
Peeked out of the bathroom, thought the coast is clear.
Yeah.
Ran into the bedroom, and I thought, phew, I made it.
Yeah.
And Mario was standing in there.
Oh, no.
Also naked.
A punchline was missing. There was something missing. Like, it just ended up, oh my God, he's taking this so seriously. Look at that poker face. I love it. But yeah, that was like, it was just dead air, and that was the perfect filler for that. That was great.
Also naked.
He didn't even crack a smile.
And this is her practicing her alibi to her husband.
And what did you say?
Nothing for about 10 seconds.
What did he say?
Nothing for about 10 seconds.
So there's 10 seconds of silence. You're naked.
Nakedness.
He isn't.
He's not
he
naked.
isn't.
He's not
How
He's
naked
been...
are
Can
you?
you imagine if he was? What? Can you imagine that, dude? Just have, like, guys working in your house, and all of a sudden you go into a room and one of the workers is just randomly naked. Why? Oh, my God. That would be terrible, dude.
Everything was on show.
Why didn't you just run?
He's not
He
naked.
isn't.
How naked are you?
Everything was on show.
Why didn't you just run straight back into the bathroom? Why did you freeze?
You know when you have that moment of shock? I just stood there. I didn't even cover.
Yeah.
It's all sounding very suspicious,
I
isn't
went
it?
like this. I was like,
10 seconds. That's a hell of a scene. And you go, oh.
it was, you know, like when you see films.
Who does that? Exactly.
That's 10 seconds. That's quite.
It's quite a long time.
So what happened?
I think I walked slowly out.
You walked up, you haven't got the towel.
Because what
What are you going to do? You walk straight out, what, then go down to the builder and say, he's seen it, you might as well.
All right, who's next?
Bob, what was the pest control situation that Mario initially had to resolve for you?
It was moths.
Whereabouts?
It was in my, not quite...
Wallet.
wallet joke.
I love a rotten wallet joke. Proper old school.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's like a half basement. It's where I store everything. Lots of bags of clothes that we, you know, haven't thrown out. Mario came round to sort it out, and it ain't easy.
Where do the rats come in?
Yeah,
'Cause
where
you said
did you-
rats, didn't you?
I got talking to Mario,
Yeah.
and he showed me a picture of a rat.
I mean, just like you do, sort of, just as you're chatting, and I tell you
I'm
what,
absolutely
there's a picture of a rat.
Yeah, if you saw
100%.
yeah, you'd show it to anyone.
Why? Is it a big rat?
Oh, wow, it looks like it's this big.
Yeah.
But I said, no, that's just him doing that, hold it, you know, towards the camera thing.
Yeah.
So it looks massive. And he was a bit offended by this. So subsequently, with his company, Rats All Folks. No, he had a very normal name.
Yeah.
Murder She Roach.
How is the guy so stoic? Wait,
So
what?
now whenever... But he didn't like me doubting him.
And
so
how
now
big-
whenever he gets a whopper...
Yeah.
Do you have a favourite rat picture he sent you?
Yeah, I won't let you see it, but wait. Have a look at this one, Lee. Wow. That's quite something.
That is genuinely shocking, and not sure that's legal, Bob.
All righty, now Lee.
Lee. OK, Lee.
Wait, though,
Remind-
I'm mega bothered because, okay, this is so complicated because Lee, it's never Lee, because it's never Lee. And then the woman's story, I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention to the names. The woman's story is just ridiculous. But the problem with Bob's story, first of all, Bob already had a truth with the witch's garden. So it's hard for me to believe that that was true. And then, like, this whole episode is Bob. And then, like, this is going to be his guy. And also, I'm quite bothered that, first of all, he had a moth problem. I've never heard of anybody in my life having a moth issue, ever. And where I live, yes, there are moths, but it's just like 1 or 2 a week that come by and get stuck in the house or whatever. They don't know how to leave. And they make the little... I don't know how I don't know how moths work apparently, but the little larva thing, they make the cocoons, or they have the cocoons, or I have some moth cocoons in some places. I even helped one once that got stuck in her cocoon. I helped her out and she lived, and it was great. It was gross, but it was great. Anyway, the little cocoony things with the larva, damn it! With the little larva inside, those things take so freaking long to spawn, or whatever the word is, when they come out, uncocoonize. It takes forever. So if you literally, like, if you have a moth problem, you just sweep that stuff off the roof, and no problemo. Like, that's it. They're so easy to get rid of. Because, again, I have some, like, I can even see a couple here, because I just leave them, whatever. They want to spawn in my house. That's just fine. They're not bothering anyone. I've never had, like, clothes being eaten by them, or I never had issues with moths. So I just let them spawn, whatever. But it takes a very long time. Maybe Argentinian moths are just kind of slow or special or whatever, but I can't believe, not only I can't believe that person has a moth issue, which is weird. I can believe the rat thing and the rat photos. That's just fine to me. That's just normal. That's just okay. But the moth thing, and it bothers me that nobody asked him anything about it. So either moths are actually an issue in the UK and I'm just unaware, or they just got focused on the rats for some reason?
Remind us of your story.
So this is Mario, and we had a row because he thought I was honking him, when in fact I was on my way to the garage to fix my faulty horn.
So the fault was that it wouldn't stop honking?
Yeah, it was honking randomly.
So it was sort of going off at different times. You didn't know when it was going to honk, and
Correct,
it was sometimes not.
correct.
And how many times did it go off when you were behind him?
I'd say at least a dozen. Sometimes it was a... Sometimes it was a...
So how did the fight break out?
Well, we had a row, not a fight. I'm not an animal. So we were driving along, and he's in front of me, and I'm probably a little bit too close to him, which was my mistake, but it went, and I sort of went, ugh. It's very hard to mime. I'm sorry, there's something wrong with my horn. Well, actually, there is a way of doing it, but... So I could see him looking every time it went, and I was going, this is all fine, you know. But it just, and eventually he stops in the road and I couldn't get past him. And he gets out the car and he approaches me.
Oh.
I opened the window and I thought, I better keep this up. So I just went, look, I'm sorry, mate, but... I've caught this off that car.
He came around, you opened the window, you
I
said...
didn't do that because it's not 1986,
No,
David.
no,
No, I went like that. And that was annoying because you won't believe the noise it made when I opened the window.
Yeah. And... Tell us what happens then.
So he then said, yeah, you've got a problem, mate.
He
There
appears
he's
to have a
finally
problem.
cracking. Finally. He's been doing the poker face so well. He's
Problem, mate.
He appears to have a problem.
right.
You've got a problem, mate. And I said, I'm beeping you because my horn is broken. He does it for no apparent reason. Don't you beat me, mate. I'll give you what for.
Yeah.
At this point, he grabs me and he says, you do that one more time, mate. You do that one more time, and I'll be straight back.
Given that he was that aggressive to you, you do seem very relaxed being this close to him.
Yeah, but I did insist on the screens. Because that's how we first met. If I did that now, they'd go down and he'd attack me.
OK, we need an answer. So, is Mario
Wait, I want to hear the...
Angelica's blushing
stuff.
builder, Bob's pest controller pal, or Lee's road rager?
Well, I mean, I'm tempted to eliminate Lee quite
It
early
did
on.
start falling to pieces.
I think Angelica's sounds like a real possibility. Like, that is something that could easily happen, I reckon.
What's difficult is the 10 seconds, isn't it? Let's be fair. I mean, you'd just scream and run away, wouldn't you?
I scream when I see my own reflection.
You wouldn't stand there for 10
I just
seconds.
have to tell my... Cover the mirrors once more.
I also reckon you quite like getting rat pictures.
Yeah. Who would you stay in contact with? Someone you flashed at, or someone who sends you pictures of rats? And
Yeah.
I think it's more likely to be Bob, myself.
Oh, God, I think it's Angelica.
Do you?
Oh,
I know, I'm
please
sorry.
agree,
I'm
or
sorry.
I'll have to think.
I know. Sorry. Go with Bob.
Yeah.
You want to go with Bob,
I-
don't you?
I just want to be right.
Right? Yeah.
Sometimes I really don't care, but on this moment I want to be
I
right.
thought this show was a bit of fun.
Right.
So did I. OK, we're going to go for Bob.
I don't know. I have a problem with both of the stories. Can you imagine if it's Lee now? I don't know. I'm gonna go with the woman. They said her name. I just don't pay attention when names are said. It takes me a while. It's easier if I see them written down. The guy in the band makes a good point, though. Like, to keep in touch with someone to get them on the show, a builder you accidentally flashed, or someone that sends you rat pictures, it's more likely the rat pictures because you have the number. But apparently there was from what I heard in the story, there was several people working on her house, so he was just like one guy of the team. So it'd be hard to get him specifically. Like, how do you even make that call though? Like, hey, yo, okay, I'm working on a show and we got this lady here. She's a guest on the show, right? And apparently one time you were doing a job at her house with your team, you know, and yeah, she flashed one of your guys, right? I need the guy she flashed. Do you have any idea who that was? Oh yeah, that's Bob. He's been raving. What was the guy's name? Mario. Oh that was Mario. He's been talking about that for like the last 3 months. Like, it's so weird. How do you do that? How do you contact that? How do you find him? Unless he was like the head of the team or something. Fridge! I don't know. I'm gonna say it's Bob's guy. Oh, this is so frustrating. I feel David's pain. I feel it in my very core. I have no idea. All right, Bob.
Saying it's Bob.
Gonna go
Okay,
for
you're saying it's
Bob.
Bob. You're saying it's...
Can we get it over with?
OK, we're going for Bob. Mario, would you please reveal your true identity?
Hi, I'm Mario, and Angelica accidentally exposed herself to me.
How did they get this guy, though?
Yes. Mario is Angelica's blushing builder. Thank you very much, Mario.
So confused. He genuinely just showed me a picture of a man holding a huge rat.
Why?
I've got lots of pictures of rats.
Can we just settle this once and for all? Angelica, have you got any photographic evidence?
That was so weird.